Welcome to Career Keys video series on achieving career and college success. I'm Dr. Lawrence Jones, a counseling psychologist and president of Career Key. The previous video gave you an overview of this video series. It briefly described how you can use two respected theories to achieve career and college success. Now we'll focus on one of these, John Holland's theory. This video is part 1 of 5 on Holland's theory, showing you how you can use it to understand yourself and make good decisions. When you think of all the characteristics that can be used to describe people, like active, agreeable, alert, adventurous, and so on, the list becomes very long, overwhelming really. Like most scientists, when they are in a situation like this, John Holland worked out a way to organize and simplify these personality traits to 6. The result was the 6 personality types. They are ideals or models against which we can measure the real person. They fit a table like this. Each type has characteristics that define it. Things that person likes to do or avoid, skills, values, and ways of seeing themselves. For example, people with a realistic personality type like to work with animals, tools, or machines. They avoid social activities like teaching, counseling, nursing, and informing others. They have good skills in working with tools, mechanical drawings, machines, or working with animals. They value things you can see and touch, like plants and animals you can grow, or things you can make, can build, or make better, and see themselves as practical, mechanical, and realistic. You can read the characteristics of all 6 types on the Career Key website, careerkey.org. To determine your personality, you take a career test like Career Key. It is important that this test be a valid measure of the 6 personality types. Valid means that the test truly measures how similar you are to each of the 6 types. There are only 5 or 6 valid tests that do this. They are listed in an article on our website. Invalid tests can mislead you about who you are and what careers, educational programs, or college majors fit you. So what is your personality pattern or personality profile? It is simply how closely you resemble each of the 6 types. It might look something like this, with social being the strongest, enterprising next strongest, and so on. You could graph it also, so it would look like this. It's your resemblance to all 6 personality types that make up your personality profile. Before we leave the Holland personality types, there are 3 things you will want to know. First, people often use abbreviations for the personality types. R stands for realistic, I for investigative, A for artistic, and so on. You probably noticed this when we graphed the personality pattern a moment ago. Second, the 6 letters are sometimes called Holland codes. And third, some people use the word interests instead of personality when talking about Holland's theory. That's fine, but personality is preferred. That's the word Holland used. In the next video, we'll take a close look at the Holland's theory's second big idea, that there are 6 kinds of environments.